Flaherty is here with me. He has been our wine guru here at QVC for quite some time. You toured the world. You know a lot about wine, and I love what you brought here because I think when it comes to the holiday season, there's nothing better than serving wine or bringing a gift of wine to a hostess or host because it really sets the tone for a meal, don't you think?
It does. It's the ultimate condiment for food. At holiday time or gifting, you don't want to be experimenting. You don't want to be trying something from the bargain bin. You want to give a gift of wine. You want to make sure you know the wine is good.
And sometimes at the holidays, there's a lot of wine to go around, so you want a good value, right, too?
Absolutely.
Well, let me tell you, this is it. First of all, this is called the Vintage Estates Sisterhood Sampler. You're going to have your choice of whether you want 3 bottles or 12 bottles. But what's really cool about this collection, and of course it speaks to me, is all these wines, and they come from California, are from ladies who make great wine. They're women winemakers. So perfect for girls' night out or just any celebration with your family.
Well, you know, we normally, the whole key to the wine here at QVC is we go directly to the vineyard.
Okay.
Taste hundreds of wines, find the winners.
Tough job.
Bring them, it's a tough job. Bring them right here to QVC. So there's no one in between. That's how we get the great deal. The difference is this time we went right to the winemakers and we found 3-star women winemakers. We had them each make a white and a red, and it's the Wine Sisterhood Sampler.
It's awesome. Very, very popular this month. Already 7,000 spoken for, and it's brand new. So as I mentioned, you're going to choose whether you want 3 or whether you want 12 bottles. And let me just say, you might be thinking, well, 12 bottles, it sounds like a lot. It's a huge savings for you because if you do choose the 12, you're going to save about $50 by doing so. This is at a while supplies last price, meaning no matter which choice you go with, the number of bottles, I only have so many to go around, and we already sold the 7,000. This is shipping and handling included. Think about that. Wine, especially if you get the 12 bottles, shipped to you, that's
39
included, 39 pounds, and it's on 4 easy payments. So either $10.50 on your easy pay or $29.75. Absolutely love it. Let's go through because we have different choices. So if we choose the 3-bottle, what do I see?
Right, so we've got 6 great flavors here.
Okay.
So the first one is for our sweet wine lovers is we have a beautiful white Zinfandel, which you see is actually pink.
Yeah, no, look at that though. That looks so tempting.
Next up, we have a beautiful Sauvignon Blanc, crisp, clean, goes with all kinds of seafood. Wait till you taste this, it's great. Of course, we're heading into the turkey season shortly. So no set would be complete without a great Chardonnay. This is a little fuller Chardonnay designed for the holidays.
Is it a buttery Chardonnay?
Not too buttery. It's kind of a medium bodied.
Nice.
We don't want it to fight the food, but complement it.
Okay.
It's a beautiful wine.
Okay.
Moving over to the reds, we have the lightest of the reds is a Pinot Noir. And this is a neat one. It's 3 years old, very delicate, very smooth, beautiful wine. Our big gun red meat pairing wine is this Red Heritage blend. So it's half Merlot, half Cabernet.
Ooh, so you know the Merlot's giving it guts.
It is. It's a beautiful wine. And the last, but certainly not least, is our little spunky wine of the set. Ooh. It is a young red Zinfandel, lots of fruit, kind of a peppery finish, great with any kind of red sauce, just fabulous.
Okay,
fabulous.
Awesome. So that is in your 3-bottle choice. So you got to pick which of the 3 that you want.
Pick your flavor, and you're all set.
And you get all 3 in that one flavor. Now the 12-bottle choice, what are we getting there?
So you can pick, if you're a red wine lover, you can just get the all red. You'll end up with 4 of the Pinot Noir, 4 of the red blend, 4 of the red Zinfandel. If you want to get them all, in the center here we have the mix set, which is by far the most popular. Most popular by far. And you'll get 2 of the white Zin, 2 of the Sauvignon Blanc, 2 of the Chardonnay, 2 of the Pinot, 2 of the red blend, and 2 of the red Zin. And of course, for the white wine lover, you can get the all white set. And you'll get 4 of the great white Zinfandel, you'll get 4 of the Sauvignon Blanc, and 4 of the Chardonnay.
Okay, well, I have to taste some of this because I love wine.
I thought you'd never ask.
But when you think about this, wine is such a great gift for the connoisseur because they always love to try new. But it's also great for the wine novice because what will come with this set is a pairing guide.
Yes.
So if you have no idea, well, what should I serve the Pinot with? What should I serve the Zinfandel with? Or the Chardonnay with? There'll be a guide. But, you know, this is just such a fabulous offer, especially if you do that 12 bottle, because here's the thing, you don't have to drink it right away. How long does a bottle uncorked keep?
Oh, years. years.
As long as you store it at a,
But
at a decent
these are so
temperature,
good,
right?
they won't last that long.
Ooh, that's got a great nose.
You'll drink them before then. So this is a white Zinfandel. It's sweet, but it's kind of honeysuckle sweet, not syrupy sweet. So it's kind of delicate,
It is
right?
very light.
It's actually great with spicy food. This is would be my pick for like takeout Thai food.
I was just gonna say, I can imagine eating my sushi because I love putting the wasabi pretty heavy on my sushi rolls. So this would go perfect.
That would
for
go great with that.
That is very light, and you're right. It's not too sweet, which I don't like in a lot of mine.
So next up is our
Wines.
Sauvignon Blanc. It's
Okay.
that very golden, crisp, clean. So this Sauvignon Blanc is a great food wine, particularly for the seafoods, where it doesn't fight the sauce or fight the food. It complements it, right?
Oh, that's beautiful.
This is made by Natalie. She spent some time in New Zealand and Australia, and it shows in her wine. It has that crisp, clean
Oh, it's very
finish
clean.
to it. I have to show you, all the wines are signed by the winemaker on the back, and they have their own little take and note on the wine. So you don't have to remember what we tell you. You'll have it with it. And it also helps make it a great gift because they'll understand the whole story behiine the wine
See,
Sisterhood.
that's even better. I
Yeah.
just love it too, especially for your female wine drinkers out there. I mean, think about it. This is us doing our thing.
Yeah.
And these are female winemakers creating some wonderful, varietals.
Yeah,
Is that what you say?
varietals.
Thank
Sure.
you.
Flavors is good too.
Now this is a Chardonnay.
So here's our Chardonnay, and again, as we head into the holidays, our Chardonnays have a little more body to them, but we still want them to be crisp and clean. Again, our idea is always to make sure they go well with food.
I have got to say,
Isn't that a winner?
I am not a fan of Chardonnays because they tend to be heavy and buttery,
no.
and they fight with the food.
Right.
This is fantastic.
Isn't that a great wine?
This is a
I love
Chardonnay
that.
I'd be proud to serve. If you love Chardonnay, you're absolutely going to be astounded by this. Or the person who loves Chardonnay in their life, they're going to love it.
Moving over to the reds.
Oh, now here's my favorite.
So here's our Pinot. So this is a little bit of unusual because this is a 3-year-old Pinot, and you'll see when you taste it, it has a little bit of the earthiness of the Pinot.
Okay.
But it's got the Pinot nose. That's half the enjoyment of the Pinot is the aroma and nose of it, and a very, very smooth finish.
Okay.
You know, it's the lightest of all the red wines, so it's a good. If you're a white wine drinker, you want to try a red.
Oh, that's
Pinot
great.
is a great one to try.
I have got to say, too, when you say light, you're right, but it does not mean wimpy.
No, no, no.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
got
you get all the
tons of flavor.
fruit.
This is one of my favorite
Yep.
wines. If you're just doing like wine and cheese, you want just a glass to unwind from a very stressful day. The kids drove you nuts. The boss was on your back, and you're just having wine alone. Pinot is my way to go.
It's great. It's great. Now you're having prime rib. You're having a roast. You're having a steak.
Oh yeah, the roast beef for
So,
Christmas, right?
you know, the great thing about a blend is it really shows the winemaker's skill. They're able to control exactly how that tastes, exactly how they combine the two varietals. This Cabernet and Merlot blend, while it's a big, full wine, it is so smooth on the finish. There's no bitterness or there's no harshness to it, right?
This
Isn't that
is
great?
Unbelievable.
It's just great.
It's got legs to it, which I love,
Yep.
but it's not overwhelming or overpowering. If you don't drink a lot of wine, but you love to have wine to serve to your guests, and you usually like to have a glass or two, but it's been a
Yep.
year or it's been
Yep.
6 months, sometimes wine can be very overpowering. These are going to be soft on your palate.
They're well made. These are all well made wines. This one is this is a fun wine. So this is our Red Zinfandel. Red Zinfandel is very fruit forward, very bold.
Peppery,
has a peppery
yep,
finish.
I can smell that.
Any kind of zesty red sauce, any kind of pasta, anything like that, any kind of barbecue even. This would be a great wine. Or this pairs well with a fireplace.
Ooh, yes it does, doesn't it?
Right?
But I'm even thinking like the ribs right now that I make in my slow cooker.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The bold sauces that come with that.
Yeah,
this
you need
would
something
be
to stand up to it.
Fantastic.
It's a great wine.
I got to tell you, I stood out here and I love my wine. I was skeptical. I thought, well, there's going to be one that I'm not going to like, but that's okay.
No, it's a great set.
Every one of these, fantastic. Now, shipping-wise, where
Yep.
do you ship?
So we ship to 40 states, including Pennsylvania. The states have been running across the bottom of the screen.
Including Pennsylvania. Does that
Including.
mean, though, I have to go to my state store to
Nope.
pick it up? You
Nope.
will actually ship to my door
Right
in
to your house,
Pennsylvania.
right to the door.
Okay, that's fantastic because
It's
not
great.
everybody can do that.
Yeah, no, it's.
Okay, you got.
And I've got our
special
little
powers.
tasting guide here too, which I didn't hold up before. So this is the Wine Sisterhood tasting guide. It's a magnet. You can put it right on your refrigerator. It'll tell you which wine goes with which foods and cheeses, and it's a handy little thing to have.
This is incredible. Remember, we only have so many of these to go around. Already more than 7,000 ordered. The 12-bottle variety is saving you $50. Think about this. These retail at about $20 a bottle. If you choose the 12 bottles, that means you're going to pay less than $10 per bottle, so half the price. And if you do the variety in the 12 bottles, then you have a little bit of the white, a little bit of the red. You know you're going to have family over for dinner. That is the way to go. Or you want to gift it to somebody and you're not quite sure what is their favorite. Go for the variety in that 12 bottle. I mean, that is a gift that...
Well, the other thing, too, you can look at it this way. You can keep 6 and give 6 away, or the other way to think about it is, I think of it as it's my 12 $10 gifts. It's my emergency gift box for the book club, the piano teacher, the soccer coach. You need a gift. Bottle of wine makes a great gift, and by having the variety set, whatever their taste is, we've got the whole range covered.
Remember, all California wines, everyone was fantastic. Think if you're doing the big Christmas Eve dinner, the 7 fishes, you will love the Sauvignon Blanc for that. Even the Chardonnay, I think, would definitely go.
Sure.
This is by far fantastic. The value, again, phenomenal, especially with the 12 bottles. You're saving $50. The item number to order, M49054. Your Vintage Wine Estates Sisterhood Sampler Collection, brand new this month and very popular. 4 easy payments, $10.50 or $29.75, and your shipping and handling is included. Brian, it was very much my pleasure.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Absolutely. Salute. Okay, coming up in 8 minutes, we have a hot pick or star item of the day. It is from Butterball. If you've always wanted to try